Hi, and thanks for watching. I'm Keiser, your state senator from the 33rd Legislative District, which includes Burien, Des Moines, Kent, Normandy Park, and SeaTac. Last week, we celebrated the first-year anniversary of the Affordable Care Act, also known as health care reform. As most of you know, I am a strong supporter of health care reform. In my view, our current approach to health care is too expensive and leaves too many people without care. We can do better, and the Affordable Care Act can help us achieve better care, better access, and lower costs. Here are just some of the benefits to our state and our citizens in the first year of health reform. 74 Washington businesses have been approved for the Early Retiree Reinsurance Program to help fund health insurance for workers who retire early. Major employers benefiting from this new program include Alaska Air Group, PACCAR, Weyerhaeuser, Puget Sound Energy, and many, many more. Washington State is also an employer, and starting last year, we have been able to save nearly $60 million last year. Continuing these savings will continue through the next year's budget. Over 3,000 Washington senior citizens have received donut hole checks to cover the cost of prescription drugs when they fall into the Medicare Part D donut hole. This year, the $250 checks will increase to $500 for seniors. Nearly 150 Washingtonians with pre-existing conditions have enrolled in the state's new federally funded high-risk pool, providing affordable insurance for individuals who were shut out of the market because of their pre-existing health conditions. And more than 100,000 small businesses in our state can take advantage of a generous federal tax credit on their 2010 tax return to offset costs if they pay for health care for their employees. We have benefited in many, many other ways, including awards of nearly $50 million in grants for dozens of different programs, such as funding to train more nurses and doctors and physician assistants at the University of Washington Medical School and School of Nursing. Since this has been such a difficult budget year with deep cuts and few bright spots, the progress on health reform has been encouraging. We have passed in both houses a bill to establish a health benefit exchange, a key component of health reform, and a resolution to continue the work of the Joint Select Committee on Health Reform Implementation has also been passed out of committee along with several other insurance bills. We have also made progress on a bill to improve insurance rate transparency for consumers. With the release of the House and Senate transportation budgets last week, we got another piece of good news. Although there isn't much in the way of new construction, we were successful in retaining some funding for the scheduled Sound Transit light rail station at South 200th Street. Having that project listed in both the House and Senate budgets makes it quite likely that it will be included in the final transportation budget. As always, should you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call my office. And until next week, it is always an honor to serve you.